Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings, October 1st through the 16th, for my Scorpios. Hello, my Scorpios. How are you? Well, longer readings mean that I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, kind of gives me that main message. Then I go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, fills in some of those gaps. And then I finish up with what I call my advice cards, my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused the deck with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm thinking that I'll do kind of an October overview, short little video about what the, where the moon energies, what's going on. So watch for that, but I'll try to make it short. Okay, let's go ahead and cut. And 3 cards face down, 1, 2, and 3. The middle card is reversed. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's really important. It helps to support my channel. So thank you. First card, the 7 of Water. Okay, water energy, emotional energy, fluid energy. 7's a very complete number. So I feel something emotionally, something that has an emotional impact on you is now finished. And because of this, now it's not the 9, so it's not completed. I mean, it's completed. It's not necessarily, I shouldn't say finished, it's completed. It still has to have a couple of more steps to it. Now, and remember, water is your energy, Pisces, and Cancer energy too. But I feel now, because of whatever this emotional event, now you have to make some decisions. Some decisions that it's like, okay, what are my next steps with this? Now, could this be could this be maybe you're thinking about, maybe you're wanting, you made up your mind that I'm going to quit my job. So now what are my next steps? So it's not that you've quit your job. It's just like, okay, I'm going to quit my job. My next steps are then to start looking for a new job, okay? So, and you've got some decisions with this. I'm using that as an example here. So maybe it's like, okay, I'm not going to renew my lease for my apartment anymore. Well, then that means I have to look for a new apartment. But it has an emotional component to you too. It has an emotional attachment for you. So this is a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So it's like you've made your decision and now you have to, or you've made one of your decisions, okay? Okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. Now I need to do this, but you still need to figure out what it is that you're wanting to do, okay? Maybe you have finished college. Maybe you've graduated. You have your degree, and you're thinking, okay, I've finished college. So you see what I'm saying? It's like something's completed, but it's not quite done, because now you have to, or you're about to finish college. Maybe at the end of this semester you're going to graduate, and now I have to start looking for jobs. Okay, it's that type of decision I feel for my Scorpios. Okay, here we go. Next card, this is reversed. The Page of Fire. Now, fire energy is our Leo, it's our Sagittarius, it's our Aries, passionate and burning. It can be very beneficial, it could be very harmful, but any of the energies can. But the Page is very exuberant. The Page is just going to rush out there and just do what the Page thinks the Page needs to do, okay? So this is outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So again, maybe what's happening in this first 16 days of October, maybe what's happening is, okay, and again, I'm using this as an example. I really don't want to finish my job. I don't want to stay at this job anymore. I'm going to put this out, and then it's like, okay, now things start rolling. Things start moving ahead. And what was the difference was you actually made a concrete decision to move forward, okay? Okay, last card, Ace of Air. And again, air is your thought process. It's our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's, it's your Wi-Fi. It's, it's those things that you've been thinking about. but it's also sometimes you can pick, many times over, Scorpios, you can pick up what other people are thinking too. But aces are, it's like it's a new direction, it's a new start. So you're basically, you made some sort of you finished something, or you made a decision. You're going to be acting on your decision, and now it's for you to think and to actually start on that action. Okay, so this is brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So yes, this is about movement for you. These 16 days are you making, again, something's coming to an end. It might not be totally ended, but it's coming there. You can see the writings on the wall. It's there. And now it's just now to get things moving forward. And then once you do start this, once you commit to starting this, it will happen very quickly. Okay? It will be like, you'll be like, wow, why didn't I do this earlier? Okay? So let's go on and see. Can you clarify this? And this could be any of those relationships that I talk about. It could be job, intimate. It could be family too. Okay? It could be your housing. It could be, it's just that once you make this decision, it goes quickly for you. It's just that, you've held back, and now it's like, nope, it's moving. Okay, let's go on and see for my Scorpios. Scorpios. Okay. Something about a Taurus came to me too. So Taurus, earth energy, so maybe you have a Taurus that's coming into your life or in your life, but something about Taurus was really, it just jumped at me. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So this goes along with what I was talking about. But the thing about this movement, it's positive. It's actually going to take you from I don't necessarily know if it was a dark place, but it's going to take you to a brighter place, okay? I'm not, if you were in a job that maybe you just didn't quite like, it wasn't so much that the job was horrible, but it wasn't quite, but this is taking you into a brighter place, okay? And it will be moving you. Now, next card, spiritual union. Okay. There may be, this might also be another, again, that next step. Maybe you've been thinking, maybe you've been, you're gotten out of a intimate type of relationship, and you're thinking, okay, I'm never going to get into it. I'm never doing that again. And it's like, okay, here it is. Now, a spiritual union could also be with a job. It could be also with your family. It could also be, where you're living, something. It's like, I've always wanted to do this, but I really do feel that this is more of an intimate time. So this works with this whole change. This is not the culmination. This is an add-on to it. This is an add-on to it, if that makes sense. So it's like you have this big change coming to you, and maybe it's because, in October, your season will be beginning, but it's like, you have this big change, and it's positive change, it's positive movement, and on top of it all, there could be some intimacy involved. I like that. I like that a lot. Your last card, okay. This is pretty much what we've been talking about, hasn't it? New beginnings. And I don't know how much, I don't necessarily know that Scorpios get this card a whole lot, but if you've watched some of my videos where we've talked about new beginnings, I love this woman. I love her dearly. She is on top of the world. She is making her pathway. She is leaving that past behind, and she is going forward. This definitely has to be because, that towards that middle to end of October, we're going into your season, because this is all about like starting. Now, remember, it's not starting over, because you're starting from a place of experience, so it's not that you're starting with no experience, but you are starting again. You are starting to go forward. I love her. I love that she's going to go out there with her tiny little sandals. She's carrying her little spear, but she's got her purse. Okay, and she's got her look of determination. So it's like, maybe I don't have all the tools I need, but I am going forth. So this is definitely But we go back to this card, this completion card is, it's like, are you aware of, do you know what I'm talking about when I say something has completed? It's not necessarily ended. And now you have to make some decisions so that you can then go forward. Okay? Very, very positive energy for you, my Scorpios, about you moving forward. Okay? Let's see now. Okay, words of advice for my Scorpios. But I do love that. I do love this woman. I do love this. And this is male or female. I just love this card. Actually, somebody sent me an enlarged picture of that card. I'm going to get it framed. I just haven't done that yet. But let's go on. Okay, that card wanted to come out. Let's go here and cut for the other two and see what we have here. 1 and 2. Okay, the card that wanted to jump out, trust. Okay, trust. This is not necessarily an easy thing for my Scorpios. It's not, but this is taking that leap of faith. This is saying, I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust that there's somebody down there that's going to grab me, or that there's a net. At least there's a net. I'm going to trust. This is connecting with that higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is. Connect and trust. Trust that the universe has your back. That the times, those rocky up and down times, that it's going to work out. Okay, trust. Next card. This is reversed. The miser. This is that tendency to close yourself off, to close off any of your resources. Now, it could be your money too, but this is to tell you to watch out about, have some caution about how much you close yourself off. Okay? You need to be part of this world. You need to let the anger and the and the resentment, I don't know what it is, and the envy and the want, what makes up a miser? I know it's greed also. It's like, no, this is all mine. You need to let that go. In order for you to, for this to work out, you need to let that go. You need to let that go. Your last card, the Rebel. Well, I know that my Scorpios get this card. My Scorpios, you understand this. So is this, so basically it's kind of like, okay, the universe is saying, you've got a new beginning coming. Might have a little bit challenges. Don't fight it. Trust, trust, trust. And you're going, maybe not this month. Maybe not this month. So I don't know what to tell you about this. This is a Scorpio type of nature. There's other signs that this is a nature of too, but this is the Scorpio nature, like, oh, heck no. And so is this to tell you to go for, to be that rebel? Is this to tell you to break those chains? Is this to tell you to watch out for that rebel? I really can't tell you that per se, because maybe what's going to happen is maybe you just got out of a relationship and you're going right into the relationship, and people are telling you not to do it, and you're feeling like this is the best decision for you. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Be aware of this is the advice. Be aware of the rebel, and be aware of the rebellious spirit, and work with it as you think will be beneficial. Okay? How's that? Okay? But remember, these are really good. This is really good stuff. This is like, once whatever this thing is that totally ends, it moves forward. Your life will start moving forward again. So, my Scorpios, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.